Ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to honor 11 outstanding professional engineers. Engineers who are models of excellence, who continually strive to push the boundaries of what we consider possible, all in an effort to make our province, our nation, and our world better. While all of tonight's honored engineers practice in Ontario, their inspiration, dedication, and accomplishments are recognized around the world. Of course, being honored with one of these prestigious awards is no simple matter. The process begins with a nomination from peer engineers. Once collected, all nominations are evaluated. Only those who meet a stringent and comprehensive set of established criteria are selected for each category by our volunteer awards committee. Our awards committee is comprised of engineers from all corners of the province. They represent the perspectives of industry, academia, and government. Tonight's deserving awardees are here because they have earned the esteem of their peers and colleagues. And for many, this is the very highest form of recognition. It is now my pleasure to begin our awards program with our inaugural award. For the first time, the Ontario Professional Engineers Award is honored to present the Engineering Project or Achievement Award. The Engineering Project or Achievement Award is sponsored by the Ontario Society of Professional Engineers and Professional Engineers Ontario. If I can ask the President and Chair of OSPE, Karen Chan, and the President of PEO, Thomas Chung, to join me on the stage.
The recipient of the Award for Engineering Project or Achievement is the Hands-Free Mooring Project, developed by the St. Lawrence Seaway Management Corporation, represented by Engineer Benoit Nollet, Manager, Corporate Operations.
The hands-free mooring system uses vacuum technology to secure vessels inside the locks. In 2005, we had an innovation campaign internally with our employees, asking them to suggest things that they thought we could do to improve our operation and our efficiency. One employee suggested that we look at vacuum technology, which was being used at ferry terminals on the other side of the planet, and this is how we started to look at this as an option. Knowing that this technology was used in ferry terminals, we had to look at the basic functionality and how we could apply it to a lockage environment where vessels move up and down up to 14 meters at a time. The project was critical to the Seaway's sustainability. It is critical in lowering its operating cost, but also improving efficiency, safety, and transit times. So the Seaway is widespread geographically, but there's two regions that are separate from each other. So each region had a regional team. So there was one team in the Montreal Lake Ontario area, there was another team for the Welland Canal here in the Niagara area, and there was a program group that was overseeing the synchronicity of both and uniformity of execution. Well over 15 engineers were directly involved in the project throughout its different stages. The project itself came to life as a result of an innovation campaign. And it tagged the Hands-Free Mooring Project as innovation, think outside of the box, and become a part of designing something new. As a result, we were able, through a lot of brainstorming sessions and consultation with the manufacturer, able to design a product that was very robust out there on the locks. Well, the odds of succeeding were stacked against us. We had to bring electricity really close to the water. We had to have hydraulics work underwater. We had to be able to secure vessels that are up to 35,000 tons by using vacuum. More importantly, we had to do this in a way that was seamless to our customer. We didn't have the luxury of having a sandbox and doing some trials. We had to use it on live vessels and develop as we go.
So in our project, our civil engineers had to make sure that these rails on either side of this hole here were solid enough to withstand the forces that the vessels put on the equipment. The electricity, all of the controls, as well as the hydraulics had to be perfectly orchestrated so that we've got the right pressures, we've got the right vacuums, we're pushing, pulling on the vessels the way it's supposed to. So very challenging work that was ahead of us. But as you can see, it works great on the majority of the fleet that goes through our system.
Well, the approach of anything goes with the hands-free mooring system led to a culture change within the Seaway in the sense that now there are more green belt teams put together and a culture of continuous improvement to look at where else can we challenge the status quo and improve our efficiencies. For us, this project was a great accomplishment in the sense that it's the first place in the world where it's being used in a lock environment. So we're very proud that what we were able to develop and accomplish. I'm most proud of the project because of its success against all odds. It was met with a lot of resistance. It was common for us to hear, this will never work, this is Mickey Mouse. The project was successful mainly because the team members invested themselves personally into making sure that the product and the solution that was deployed met the customer's expectations. But more importantly, you would expect this type of innovative aspect to the project to come out of consultant firms and so on. We're a not-for-profit corporation. It was very rewarding to see that our young and older employees, engineers, were able to invest themselves and be able to carry this to completion very well.
To recognize its pioneering technology, as well as its significant impact on improving safety and increasing competitiveness, the Hands-Free Mooring Project, developed by the St. Lawrence Seaway Management Corporation, is being recognized with the Ontario Professional Engineers Award for Engineering Project or Achievement.
Good evening, and thank you. By all means, this is a group award, so let me start by thanking Simon Rémiard, Andrew Nolan, Brandon Sarter, Andrew Bader, Len Swift, Iqbal Billen, Jim Athanasiou, Scott McEachern, supported by Jean-Aubry Morin, Sandro Pascoletto, Daryl McDonald, and Sherry Grady. None of this success would have been possible without the manufacturer, Cavitec, assigning key people like Jim Andriotis, Amish Thompson, Simon Jones, and Neil Ashworth. And I want to thank Michel Drolet for believing in me. This project was not supposed to work. The thought of securing vessels 35,000 tons with vacuum initially was met with a lot of skepticism. The marine industry is more of a if it ain't broken, don't fix it mentality, and the resistance to change was widespread. This innovative project had to be developed right under the stare of captains that kept reminding us that this would never work. That had to be developed in spite of comments that this was Mickey Mouse and that we were wasting our time. Instead, the technical team, represented by table 22, over there, yeah guys, decided to use this adversity to fuel and to prove the naysayers wrong. Today, 90% of the transits at the Seaway are safely and efficiently processed with hands-free mooring as a direct result of our team's tenacity, refusal to quit, and the desire to deliver a high-quality product that today pilots and captains are disappointed when hands-free mooring is not used on their vessel. I want to thank the Ontario Society of Professional Engineers and the Professional Engineers of Ontario for awarding us the very first Engineering Project Award. We are very honored to receive it. Thank you very much.